Hi, welcome to another episode of Amputee Outdoors. I'm your host Glenn, and today we're going to hike up to Lake Serene up here in the Cascades. Now it is the middle of January here in the Pacific Northwest, so I've got a pretty big pack with me. I've got my 10 essentials, of course. I've got an extra layer of clothing. I've got some food, some water, rain jacket, gloves, another hat. I'm prepared for most things. However, when you're hiking up here in the Pacific Northwest, the weather can change very quickly. This is true any time of the year, but in the winter time it's very true. So sometimes when you're out hiking and it's the middle of winter, things can go bad. And there's no shame or dishonor in being smart and deciding, hey, it's time to turn around, it's time to go back. Okay? You don't want to be one of those people that makes the news because they made a foolish decision and ended up in a dire straits, right? So, for those of you like myself that are amputees, is one of the things you've got to consider here when you go hiking in the wintertime is extra socks, okay? You're going to have a few problems sometimes in the summertime hiking with sweat and problems like that, but in the wintertime you can also have the same kind of problem, all right? You want to have some extra socks so you can pad things out a little bit more or a little bit less as you go along, okay? And of course, hiking poles, all right? So extra socks, hiking poles, and a good pair of boots. All right, let's get up this trail. All right, made it to Bridal Falls. We're going to stop here for a little while and then move on up to Serene Lake. And here's the falls. Isn't that beautiful? I just want to share this all with you here. Look at that. I'm just going to pan this around. You can see everything. So this slippery walk with one leg is very tricky. Well, I believe in you. Look at that. Come out to the great outdoors. Like I said, you'll love it. So this is another falls, different from Bridal Falls, further along the way to Lake Serene. A beautiful little clear pond there and the waterfall. Beautiful, isn't it? You know, just because you're an amputee doesn't mean you can't get out in the snow and the slippery stuff. Just gotta make sure you got your hiking poles with you. Beautiful out here. Well, I made it to Lake Serene, and because it's winter time, it's frozen over, and it is absolutely beautiful. As you can see behind me, the snow all around it and the snow-covered lake. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, as an amputee, you may be thinking to yourself, you know what? I can't go out there. I can't do that kind of stuff. Okay, maybe you can't, but maybe you can. It's worth it to at least try. Go out, go for a walk around the park, go for a walk around the lake. See if you can work your way up to something like this. Maybe you can never achieve it. But just because we're amputees doesn't mean we have to miss out, all right? Get out there and give it a try. And hey, if nothing else, we'll get some fresh air. That's always a good thing. All right, I'm going to get some lunch and then make my way back down the trail. All right, I'm just going to show you a pan of the whole lake. not so much a path as rocks without as much moss on them. Again, hiking poles, good ankle support. Well, here we are down at the bottom of the trail, at the trailhead, the parking lot right over there. So, trail report. If you're an amputee and you're thinking about taking on this trail, Bridal Veil Falls I think is doable. The first part of the trail isn't that bad. And then you get up to the fork that takes you over to Lake Serene Lake or the falls. Going to the falls is a little bit rough. It's steep and it's kind of rocky, but if you've got a good prosthetic and hiking poles, I think you can do it. If you're thinking about going up to Lake Serene or Serene Lake, whichever one it is, and you're an amputee, you want to make sure you're in the high K levels. You want to make sure you've got a good prosthetic for doing that kind of work, because it is a difficult hike. It's not so much a trail as rocks without as much moss on them, okay? So you've got to make sure that you're ready for it, you've got the right equipment, you've got prosthetic, and your body is ready for it, right? And I'd like to say, hey, thanks for joining me on this trail. It was a beautiful day, nice uniform gray color in the sky. Everything around me was wet, damp, and green, so I'm very happy about that. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have questions or suggestions, keep them down in the comment section, and of course hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you out on the trails.